Hello guys, it's Christilani and today I have our daily devotional. This is for the January 7th. This is Noah obeys God. God gave Noah an impossible task to put a pair of every animal inside the ark. And Noah did exactly what God asked. When God gave you an impossible task, He will help you to make it possible. You only need to obey and trust Him. When everything was ready, the Lord said to Noah, "Go into the boat with all your family, for among all the people of the earth, I can see that you alone are righteous. Take with you 7 pairs, male and female, of each animal I have approved for eating and for sacrifice, and take 1 pair of each of the others. Also take 7 pairs of every kind of bird. There must be a male and female in each pair to ensure that all life will survive on the earth after the flood. 7 days from now, I will make the rains pour down on the earth, and it will rain for 40 days and 40 nights until I have wiped from the earth all the living things I have created." So Noah did everything as the Lord commanded him. For 40 days the flood waters grew deeper, covering the ground and lifting the boats high above the earth. As the waters rose higher and higher before the ground, the boat floated safely on the surface. Finally, the water covered even the highest mountain on the earth, rising more than 22 feet above the highest peaks. All the living things on earth died: birds, domestic animals, wild animals, small animals that scurry along the ground, and all the people. Everything that breathed and lived on dry land died. God wiped out every living thing on the earth: people, livestock, small animals that scurry along the ground, and the birds of the sky. All were destroyed. The only people who survived were Noah and those with him in the boat. And the flood waters covered the earth for 150 days. That's in Genesis 7, 1 through 5 and 17 to 24. The next one I have is January 8th. It's called a Rainbow of Promise. Because Noah obeyed God, he saved his family and made him a promise. The rainbow is the sign of this promise. Every time you see a rainbow, let it remind you that God always keeps His promises. So Noah, his wife, and his son and their wives left the boat, and all of the large and small animals and birds came out of the boat, pair by pair. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and there he sacrificed as burnt offering the animals and birds that had been approved for that purpose. And the Lord was pleased with the aroma of the sacrifice and said to himself, "I will never again curse the ground because of the human race. Even though everything they think or imagine is bent towards evil from childhood, I will never again destroy all living things. As long as the earth remains, there will be planting and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night." Then God told Noah and his sons, "I hereby confirm my covenant with you and your descendants, and with all the animals that were on the boat with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, every living creature on earth. Yes, I am confirming my covenant with you. Never again will flood waters kill all living creatures. Never again will a flood destroy the earth." Then God said, "I am giving you a sign of my covenant with you and with all living creatures for all generations to come. I have placed my rainbow in the clouds. It is the sign of my covenant with you and with all the earth. When I send clouds over the earth, the rainbow will appear in the clouds, and I will remember my covenant with you and with all living creatures. Never again will the floodwaters destroy all life. When I see the rainbow in the clouds, I will remember the eternal covenant between God and every living creature on earth. That's in Genesis 8:18 through 22 and 9:18 through 16. Alrighty, the next one I have to share with you all, it's called the Call of Abraham. Abraham obeyed God's command to leave his land. Then God made a covenant with him. God promised him that his offsprings would be as many as the stars. God would also give them a land to live in. The Lord has said to Abraham, "Leave your native country, your relatives, and your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you. I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you and make you famous, and you will be a blessing to others. I will bless those who bless you and curse those who treat you with contempt. All the families on earth will be blessed through you." So Abraham departed as the Lord had instructed, and Lot went with him. Abraham was 75 years old when he left Haran. He took his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all his wealth, his livestock, and all the people he had taken into his household at Haran, and headed for the land of Canaan. Then the Lord appeared to Abraham and said, "I will give this land to your descendants." And Abraham built an altar there and dedicated it to the Lord. He had appeared to him. Sometime later, the Lord spoke to Abraham in a vision and said to him, "Do not be afraid, Abraham, for I will protect you, and your reward will be great." Then the Lord took Abraham outside and said to him, "Look up into the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have." And Abraham believed the Lord, and the Lord counted him as righteous because of his faith. So the Lord made a covenant with Abraham that day and said, I have given this land to your descendants all the way from the border of Egypt to the great Euphrates River. Okay, that will be in Genesis 12, 1 through 5 and 7, and 15, 1, 5, 6, and 18. So sometimes I don't even know if I'm saying the words correctly, but bear with me. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I shall see you guys in my next upload. You guys take care, and God bless.